Ah! So that's how you feel when you've worked hard and you've worked several hours putting a campaign together that's going to send electronic mail to your clients or customers for products through your sales funnel. Now, why is it that almost 100% of your emails are going out, but they're going to some kind of spam or promotion or just never making it? Well, I'm going to cover those top 10 reasons right now, and let's go ahead and talk about this. Okay, top 10 reasons why your emails go to spam to your clients. Number one, they actually didn't get their email into spam. It came into their normal inbox, but they didn't recognize where that email is coming from. It looks weird, or they just forgot that they had requested that information. So if they hit spam or send to spam, eventually it's going to blacklist your domain as spam. And that leads into number two, and that is open rate. If they're ignoring your emails, they're just going to sit there. And so if you keep emailing one after the other on the same subject or the same item, and you haven't refreshed your emails, it's going to sit there. To fix that is to make sure that you are adding tags to your emails so that when they do open that email, you are going to send another email in response to what they've opened. For example, say that you send an email based on some ketogenic diet. If they don't open that email and it has to do with ketogenic, guess what? Most likely, you're not going to want to send them another ketogenic diet pill. So segment your emails and have information in there that they will look at and be drawn to it and draw their attention. And once they click on that item and say it is ketogenic pills, next time you're going to know to send them another health product or something of that nature related. Number three, believe it or not, when you're sending commercial emails en masse, your physical address in the content of your email will help your email not go to spam. According to the CAN-SPAM Act, they recommend you tell recipients where you are located. Your message must include your valid physical postal address, and this can be your current street address as a post office box you've registered with the United States Postal Service, or a private mailbox that you've registered with a commercial mail receiving agency established under the Postal Service regulations. So, if you don't want to use your home address, we recommend that you go get a post office box, or possibly maybe some kind of UPS box or some mailing facility that'll actually hold a box for you. They're actually very helpful because when you're registering domains or any other kind of service where you don't want your home address listed and you don't want to pay that fee that hides your private address, then it's good to have your own postal box office. Unsubscribe. You have to have that inside your email chain. If you don't have that in your email chain, you're not giving your clients or your recipients the option to opt out. That is an instant tag or mark for your emails to start going to spam. You're not Netflix, you're not Hulu, or one of those other big subscription channels where you're gonna basically allow them to unsubscribe and then it says, hey, well, why are you leaving us? Can you please tell us why now, and we're gonna give you a better deal. Well, it works a little bit different because you're actually on the site. Emails, you're actually sending one email, there is no interaction, and you're just going to unsubscribe at that point. So, if you're sending an email out with no information, as far as an unsubscribe button, you're looking at getting your emails stuck in spam. Number 5, HTML and images. Keep your HTML limited, and also make sure that your images are small and compressed. The larger the file, the less chance it has to even make it. Now you want to make sure that they are mobile responsive. You want to make sure your recipient is able to view this email on a phone and that it's going to load quick enough. Otherwise, they're just going to drop off or they're going to be ignored. Number 6, if you have a list of recipients that just aren't responding to your emails, you're in trouble. Either you got to move them to a new area or a new campaign with different information, with refreshed emails, or you're going to have to make sure that you purge these emails. Because if you just continue to bombshell these emails to these recipients who never answer, you're guaranteed just about that you're going to have your domain be blacklisted as spam. Number 7, opt-in versus double opt-in. If you really want to make sure they get that email, double opt-in is the best option. Opt-in is great, but double opt-in is going to make sure they receive your email by whitelisting it. So basically, they receive an email asking them to concur that they are getting onto your list. Once they activate it and say, yes, I want to be on your list, they will most likely get your email and it will never go to spam. Number 8, domain connection. If you're using third-party software to mail your emails for your commercial customers, make sure that you have a valid URL that is connected to your system sending out your emails. Why is that? Because if it's using a generic domain, it's not going to interpret it as an authorized URL. So make sure that you purchase a verified URL domain. So make sure that your domain is connected to your autoresponder system. Number 9. Okay, so it's one of the last things we're going to talk about, but it is one of the most important. Keywords. Okay, so if you have things that are kind of spammy, like great sale with a bunch of exclamation points, or a bunch of words that are all in caps, that's not going to be a good thing in your email. Also, you won't want to have any gimmicky things in your email. There's a whole list of different things that are inside an email that will be considered keywords that will put your email in spam. So what I'm going to do is, below, I'm going to leave a bunch of links in the description. One that'll have information on making sure that you don't put in spammy words in your emails in the description below. Number 10, make sure that you're using a reputable autoresponder. I am using one that I really love, and I also can click a button that shows me whether it's going to be in spam or not. I really love that, and it gives me an option to kind of rate my emails. It doesn't guarantee it, but it also gives me the opportunity to add the double opt-in, and it's all included in the system. I love it, and I'll leave that link below as well to the system that I enjoy. All right, see you all out, and have a good one. As always, we GETZ going.